Hi, Steve Brossman here from the Social Marketing Channel, and I've got Chris Pett with me this morning. Hey Chris, welcome along.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm quite pleased to have Chris here finally, because you run, and you're the founder of B2B.
Correct.
I found B2B on Twitter, went to the website, booked in for a breakfast the following morning, went to a networking breakfast, and all of a sudden I'm actually with you and one of your speakers. I've met a great range of speakers and doing business with a lot of the people in B2B. A, that's the power of B2B, and B, the power of social marketing. But can you tell our viewers out there, what is B2B?
Look, B2B has been designed to help business owners get together.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes down to marketing and networking, which is we all know is the best thing to do, get out there and meet people. Right? The thing is that when we go to a conventional networking breakfast, the fear factor comes into it. So what we've designed is to say, look, let's have a small breakfast up to 10 people. So now everybody gets involved, like you did, at the breakfast. The fear has gone. When we go to a larger seminar or a workshop, because you've met these 10 people, you can now go to the next seminar and go, oh, John, you've got to meet this person, because you're networking. How do we get people to the breakfasts? Well, the social media, Facebook, Twitter. Now there's a lot of people out there saying it doesn't work. Well, that's how I'm saying it doesn't work, but yet we get people coming to our breakfast from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these medias. And it's about networking. How do I get people to know about my website? How do I get people to know about my business? I talk to you, you talk to 10 other people. You do a Twitter, you're telling thousands of people, and it goes on and on and on. So networking is more than just having breakfast. It's about social media. It's about getting out there and saying, hey, Steve, let's talk.
Now we can find you on Twitter. How do we find you on Twitter?
Just go to b2b.com.
Cool, okay. Now, it's quite interesting here. We've got two people that are very passionate about exactly the same thing, about networking and social media, trying to have a conversation. Now, what are the couple of tips on how to network with people in your area, and also I want a couple of tips on how to use social media in your own business. First one, in how to network with people in your own area.
Well, again, just every time you talk to somebody, tell them about yourself and tell them about what is available in the area, that there are breakfasts. It doesn't matter whether it's a B2B networking event or it's a BNI or a swap. The more events you can go to, the more people you're going to network with. But remember, when you go to a network, be prepared, bring your business cards. The one thing I always see is people forget to bring a business card. Yeah. And you know, it's strange, even when I met you, you know, we go out there and you give me a business card and I says, I need 3 business cards. Why? Because I've got 2 other people I'd like to introduce you to. So remember, when you're handing out the cards, give a person more than 1. That way you can pass the word on. And it's crucial that we can pass your information to other people.
I think that's a fantastic tip. Yeah. And that's one thing, is like, if you want somebody else to talk about you, encourage that referral and give them the means to be able to do that, and giving somebody an extra business card to give to their friends and suggesting, because then they'll think, wow, I do know some other people who should talk to you.
Well, I mean, the thing comes down to, I may not need your services at all, but I know somebody down the road who does. So again, I can pass your information on to somebody else. If I like you, I will do that. If I don't like you, then we're not going to go very far.
That's almost like retweeting, isn't it? Retweeting your information on Twitter.
It's the information highway.
Yep.
A lot of people will go out there trying to give information. Have I got a deal for you? We're tired of the I have a deal. Give genuine information to people. Pass the word around. We learn from others. So if you've got some information, pass it on to other people. They can go to your website. We all build a website, and yet we don't tell anybody that it exists. How can we tell them about it? Social media.
Yep.
We give some information out and they go, I love this information. Where do I go? Oh, it's on your website. Oh, you've got more information. This is fantastic. Where can I meet you? At a networking breakfast or a lunch or a dinner. The whole lot comes together. So your standard radio, TV, print media, it stays. We use it, but we also use the social media in conjunction with our normal marketing to drive them back to our websites or the information that we wish to give them. It's a soft sell.
one of the things that we do a lot of work with other businesses, exactly what we're doing now is we promote the use of video in their video marketing. So what our viewers have seen today from you is you're passionate about helping businesses, you're passionate about social media. So they've actually said, hey, this Chris guy, he knows a bit, he's also passionate and knowledgeable, and it seems like he's a fun guy to do some work with. So that's the power of video marketing. So some of our friends out there have already got to know, like, and trust you, so that when they turn up at one of the breakfasts, and we hope they do, they know what sort of person you are, and that's the power of social media and video marketing.
Well, exactly. I mean, if you're a speaker and if you turned around and I went to Steve Brossman, if I've never met Steve Brossman, I wouldn't go to his event. If I get the opportunity to see Steve on the social media, YouTube or the Twitters or the breakfasts, I'm going to be inclined to go, I like what you have, I like your presentation, I want to see you at a seminar, workshop, expo, all because we're giving information out there. What we don't know, we have a tendency to stay away from. When we get to meet you, it's another story.
Yep, fantastic. Well, what we've got to do is we've got to cut it here, because we won't be able to upload it to YouTube and talk to our people. But thanks for coming in. I'm sure we're going to have a few more discussions in front of the camera. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Good one, Lance.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We just need an end.